Hello, my name is Patricia and my channel on YouTube is called Sow and Grow. I'm delighted to have been invited by Liz Zorab of Byther Farm and Erica of Erica's Little Welsh Garden to participate in the collaboration to celebrate National Gardeners Week. Liz and Erica have very kindly organised this on everybody's behalf, and they've also put together a playlist which will include the videos from everybody that is participating, so you'll be able to check that out. The collaboration is entitled Why Grow Your Own. So before I actually say why I'm growing my own, I'd like to talk you through how I've actually arrived at this point. You would never think that a morning chat with your postman would result in you ending up with an allotment. So about a year ago I was chatting to my postman as he passed one morning. We got to talk about plants and gardens, etc. And it's the first time I actually learnt that he had an allotment. And obviously I expressed an interest, so he invited us, myself and my husband, down to have a little look at what he was growing. When we got there on the Sunday, we'd missed him by 5 minutes, but he'd also given us permission to have a look around even if he wasn't there. Oh wow, he was growing everything under the sun. It was an idyllic spot for an allotment. It was a really it was on a hillside actually, but it was shady and it had a little stream running at the bottom of it. It was absolutely idyllic, and I thought, gosh, it must be marvellous to be able to spend a day here. So on the way home in the car, I was tentatively mentioning the possibility to my husband. Until that point I'd never really thought about having an allotment, having always worked full time. Never really had the time to do it. So we discussed it, but then it was decided that we'd go and help a friend who was actually struggling on her allotment due to change in her work circumstances. So here comes my tip. Never underestimate the pulling power of an allotment, because once you get involved, within a very short while you become hooked, and from then on in there's only one way, and that's to get a growing space of your own. So what's so special about homegrown produce? Well, you have to taste it for yourself to find out. The difference is unimaginable. Absolutely nothing like anything that you'd buy in store. Not only that, it's fresh from the ground to the plate. A couple of years ago my husband and I went on holiday to southern Spain, and right along the south coast of Andalusia we found polytunnel after polytunnel growing all the produce that was going to be shipped to the UK, and a lot of that, I have to say, is pretty tasteless compared to what you grow yourself. So I think the first thing about growing your own is the fact that you're in control. You know exactly what's in your ground, you know what or how it's been produced, and you also know that it's as organic as you can possibly make it. I think the next most important thing is actually the benefits for your health, not only in the fact that you're eating a better quality of product, but also if you're out there growing it, you're working the land, you're out in different types of weather, you're getting fresh air. It's so good for mental health, it's good exercise, overall completely beneficial, and it's like having or being given a new lease of life. I think another aspect is for those people who grow on allotments, there's also the camaraderie that's out there. You're meeting new people, making friends, you're helping each other, you're sharing your crop, you're swapping ideas. It's a whole social scene on an allotment, and there's never a day goes by when you won't learn something new. I can honestly say that growing my own food and working on an allotment has changed my life. I only wish that it's something I'd become involved in when I was an awful lot younger. But you know what they say, better late than never. So I'd just like to say a final thank you to Liz and to Erica for their hard work in making this possible. And I'd also like to thank the Royal Horticultural Society for their involvement in this project. Thank you.